My name is Amy. Welcome. I'm excited for you to join us today with the restorative class. I'll be guiding you through your practice today. Liz is going to be modeling for you today, thankfully. And as we move through all of these postures, know that you're going to need a few things from your home. So I personally like taking these big king-size pillows. I got these from one of our guest bedrooms. I have also another pillow that's just kind of a simple throw pillow that you'll find helpful. And then maybe even a couple of towels or a blanket, whether they're folded or rolled up. So if you can just grab a couple of things from your house so that you've got some support. What we're going to be practicing with today is a restorative yoga practice. And so this is really a movement of postures that we hold for quite a bit of time. Each one will be holding for anywhere from 1 minute to 5 minutes. And the point of this is to exactly what it is, restore our bodies from the chaos that's happening in the world, the chaos that happens in our lives, the stress that we feel from work, spouse, children, driving, all of it, right? So this is really the gift of time for you to give to your body, kind of a gift of thanks, and the practice feels wonderful. So honor your body as we move through these poses, honor the depth that your body is asking you to go into. My voice is going to guide you, however, your inner voice is your true teacher. So really listen within. You don't ever want to push it farther than necessary. And so today we're actually going to begin lying on our backs. Liz, if you'd like to have your head in this direction. And from this position, as you lie down on your backs, go ahead and extend your legs out wide, like really wide. And then go ahead and extend your arms out wide, like take up space, as much space as you feel completely comfortable with here. And then relax. Just start to reduce some tension. As we begin any yoga practice, we will always start with a practice of calm, centering, letting go, becoming one with our bodies, becoming one with our breath, and really just settling in, mindfully present to what you may be feeling. So if you feel comfortable where you're at, go ahead and close your eyes and just get heavy. Completely let go. You've gone through the hardest part, which is just getting here. You've made time in your schedule. You've arrived. So just be. Be one with your breath. Be one with your body. Relax into the floor. And now bringing some awareness into your fingers and into your feet. Start to walk your left foot, or maybe even lift it up and bring it toward your right foot. And maybe it's too far away, so maybe you want your right foot a little closer to the left. Yeah, good. Maybe you can bring your left foot over your right ankle. Good. If your right foot feels too far for your hips to then relax back to the earth, you can scoot it in closer. Yeah, there you go. Nice. So you should already start to feel a stretch in your left side body, your left side leg. Now see if you can bring now your left arm, maybe in a T position, bending your elbow. Yeah, good. And maybe start to angle your shoulders, kind of walk your shoulders toward the right hand side. Yeah, there you go. Nice. So you're looking for this banana shape, half moon. Yeah, good. Notice Liz has her arms bent to the side. I like that. It feels really comfortable for me. This is a really long stretch on the left side body. So notice as you breathe through that left side body, your belly will rise. And as you exhale, your belly's gonna soften into this stretch. Yeah. Your breath here is actually the massage, the natural stretch to this pose. With each inhale, you're actually creating space in your body. And with each exhale, you're succumbing into that space. You're releasing into it. Yeah. Wiggle and move as you need. If the first position you got into in this banana shape is too extreme, always feel free to let off, release a little if it's more appropriate for your body. But if you are comfortable in the space that you found, we're going to breathe right here and hold this position for just a little bit longer before we expand into this banana shape just a little bit more. Yeah. So notice your hips heavy on the earth. Notice your shoulders really heavy. Scan your body from the tip of your head down to your toes. See if you're holding tension anywhere. And if so, breathe into that space. And on your exhale, really let that tension go. Yeah. And then as you're ready, we're going to start to bend through that left knee. And we're going to actually bring that left foot into a tree position. So it's going to lay somewhere outside, yeah. And I'm going to actually bring Liz a bolster over here. Go ahead and relax. Is that enough, or would you like more? That feels okay? Okay. So Liz has her heel high up on our inner groin. You can have your heel further down toward your right knee if you would like. I've put a prop under Liz's thigh to reduce any pressure on her inner left thigh, her hip flexors. Her bolster is about the size of a folded blanket or a folded towel, but maybe you might want 2 blankets or towels at home. We're going to actually be in this position for a few minutes. We've moved from 3 different positions to get to this point. So here, right now, it's really important to honor this stretch in your body. It's really important to know that if it isn't comfortable, to slightly let up. Or if you feel like you have more space and you want more of a stretch, you can angle your body more to the right. Yeah. Wherever you're at, really find weight in your hips, weight in your shoulders. We're going to do a little body scan here. So starting at the crown of your head and your brow, notice if you're engaging any muscles in your forehead, your eyes, and just let those muscles release completely. Notice your ears and the back of your neck and your head. Completely release those muscles, allow your head to be heavy. Notice your mouth, if it's clenched or closed. And maybe allow your mouth to just slightly open, relaxing your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Notice the front of your neck, your chin. Really see if you can just soften, even as you swallow. Let it be natural, normal, quiet. Notice your shoulders, your collarbone, your upper chest. See if you can widen it. See if you can soften just a little more. Notice the muscular structure in your armpits, your triceps, your biceps, down to your elbows. See if your elbows can just get a little heavier. Bringing awareness now to your forearms, your wrist, and your fingers. Really deepen and soften here. Bringing your awareness to your heart center. Notice as it rises and falls. And awareness to your left side body and your abdomen. Notice this natural massage, this natural stretch that continues to happen with each breath. Bringing your awareness now to your hips, your lower abdomen. Your left hip is especially open. Your hip flexors are getting a nice stretch. Notice if there's any tension here. See if you can release, let go, soften, open. Bringing your awareness down your left leg, your thigh, inner thigh, knee, inner knee, outer knee. Allow it to be really heavy into the support that you have below you. And now going down your leg, your shin, your calf, all the way to that left ankle and toes. Completely release, let go. Your right side leg, right side hip, right side thigh and knee. Nothing to hold on to. Let it be free. Down your right shin and calf to your right ankle and your right toes. Everything should be soft, free of any tension, free of control. We're going to take 3 more deep breaths in this position before we move our bodies into yet another shape. So stay with this softness. Soften even a little deeper. And then as you're ready, using your left hand, help guide your left knee up. Maybe wriggle your shoulders back to center. Yeah. Bring your hips to the center. Yeah, good. And find some organic movement here. Moving your prop aside, out of the way. Maybe you want to do some windshield wipers. Yeah, maybe you want a full body stretch. Yeah. Maybe you want your knees to your chest or a happy baby. Listen to your body and what you need. Again, remember, my voice is only your guide. This time right here, right now, is a time to reset, readjust, and let go of that banana tree shape that we were just in. Yeah. Good. Yeah. And then as you're ready, go ahead and plant your feet onto the earth, knees bent up high. And then taking that same side, your left side, bend into your knee and bring your left ankle over your right knee. We're going to find a figure 4 position. So I know you just stretched this left side, but this is going to also help with your right side in balancing it. So you're welcome to keep your right foot onto the earth. Yeah, like Liz is doing, using your left hand to push your left thigh away. Or you can go ahead and bring everything closer to your chest. Yeah, maybe find a bind behind your right thigh. Good. Pulling everything in, but gently. Know your edge and only go to that point. Restorative, again, is a practice of longer holds and finding comfort in these holds. Yeah. Relax the energy in your right foot. Relax the toes in your right foot. Yeah. If you have a hold of your right leg in the back, make sure that it's a comfortable space for you to stay for just a little bit. So maybe you back off a little, or maybe you stay right here, right now. Good. Notice any tension that may have built up in your shoulders. See if you can release your left shoulder down to the earth. Yeah, and your right shoulder down to the earth. Good. Just breathing here. You now have a nice little stretch happening in your right glute. Your hip flexors on the left side are getting a different stretch, kind of on the outer, lower side. We're only going to be here for about 3 more breaths, so just soften into this shape. And then we're going to find a twist, bringing our knees over to the right. So some people like to cross their left leg over their right leg and connect your knees in the center. And then you kind of wiggle your hips to the left so you can drop your knees to the right. I personally like to take my left toes and tuck them behind. If you release a little, actually, you can release your left leg from over your right, drop your knees down to the earth. Yeah, and now tuck your left toes behind your right knee, actually. Yeah, sorry, that was really, that's just how I like to do a twist. But what I'm asking is that you find, a twist that works for your body. This should feel really nice on the outer side of your left hip. Should feel really nice on your left side body. Like Liz has, you can have your arms just bent gently into a cactus position. Maybe your gaze follows your knees to the right. Maybe your gaze stays center or even goes left. Yeah, find what works for you with this twist and fall right back into that relaxed state that we found once before. Releasing the weight of your knees toward the earth. Releasing the weight of your shoulders into the earth. Releasing your breath so that you just feel a gentle massage in your left side body while your heart opens to the left as your knees are all the way right. Taking really deep breaths in this position. Notice as you take those deep breaths, your heart rises, your belly rises, maybe even your hips move slightly. And then notice as you exhale, everything sinks a little bit closer to the floor. So just follow this movement with your breath. Keep your mindful awareness simply on this movement in your body as your breath enters in and as your breath leaves. Feel the sensations of the stretching naturally happening still on the left side body. Feel the sensation of the depth with each exhale as you release. We're going to take 3 more deep breaths right here. Staying soft, staying aware. And then as you're ready, go ahead at your pace, start to gently unwind. Leveling your hips back to the earth. Again, find some organic movement that helps you completely reset your spine. Maybe a full body stretch with arms up overhead and legs long might feel good. Maybe windshield wipering your knees. Again, maybe pulling your knees into your chest or a happy baby. I don't know. Listen to what your body wants. Yeah. Listen to what your body's asking for. And just breathe. Yeah. We're going to take a few more breaths in these organic movements before we do all the same on the other side. So really release. Really let go. Staying calm. Staying aware. Yeah. And then as you're ready, we're going to find ourselves in a star once again. If you have any props on one side, you may move them to the other, knowing you may like that same prop again. Or if you wanted to get more props, now's a good chance to bring more to your awareness and your space. You're good. Yeah. And just settle into the starfish. You've been here before. It should feel comfortable. Your heart should feel open. Your breath should feel soft. And just be present, be calm, be here. And then as you're ready, we're going to start to this time bring our right foot toward our left foot. So yeah, you may want to wiggle your left foot also a little bit closer because we're going to find this banana shape on the right side. Yeah. So maybe your feet are just connecting, maybe your right foot crosses over your left. Notice if your right hip is elevated slightly more than your left. Yeah, and level them out a little bit. Good. Yeah. And now wiggling your shoulders more to the left side of your mat. Yeah, kind of walk your body in that direction. Good. Bringing your arms into the space and place that they feel right. Yeah. Goddess pose, kind of a T with your arms. Good. Maybe your right arm walks up even a little bit higher toward your left hand. But listen to your body here. For me, I like to just keep my elbows bent. Breathing now into the right side. At first, it might feel intense. At first, your awareness is probably really into your lower right abdomen. Yeah. Your right arm along your chest, all the way down through the right side of your hip, thighs, and calf. This time as you inhale, try to imagine a bright light coming through the crown of your head. Maybe it's a yellow or gold color. Maybe it's white or purple. Just first picture this light at the crown of your head. While you inhale and exhale, the light just stays right there. Once you have the color of your light, whatever your mind pictured, on your next inhale, start to imagine that light kind of drawing a line down your right side body. As you inhale, it makes its way past your ribs, your hips, your knees, your ankles. And as you exhale, it moves its way right back up to the crown where it started. Inhaling the light down your right side body as you feel that stretch. Exhale, the light moves its way right back up the body. Continue with this visual, with your breath, with your mind's eye. Noticing if the stretch tends to soften or deepen, or if your awareness by remaining on your right side of your body, if you can actually control some tension release, which is effectively letting go while still focusing on your breath and the movement of this beautiful light, caressing up and down the right side of your body. We're going to take just 3 more breaths here. And then we're going to find that tree position that we found on the other side. So bending when you're ready into your right knee, connecting your inner foot to your left thigh, and then finding your blanket, your bolster, your pillow. Yeah. Allowing your right thigh to relax into it. Notice if this side feels different. Maybe you want an additional bolster or another blanket. Or notice if this same prop that you used before works again for this side. And come right back and settle back in. Your hip flexor is slightly more open now. The stretch is shifting toward your inner thigh, inner hip, inner right leg. While you're still breathing into your right abdomen, right chest, right armpit, all the way up your right arm. Releasing again, letting go of any tension. Scan your body. See where you may be holding any tension. For me, my knee has a hard time completely letting go. So see if on your next exhale, you can just drop that knee a little closer to the earth, into the support that's below it. See if on your next exhale, your hips can weigh a little bit more. See if on your next exhale that your shoulders can dig a little deeper into the earth. Your breath is calm. Your heart rate is slow and relaxed and comfortable. Allow your body to just notice if there's any external noise or sounds, and just acknowledge they exist. And then let them go. You're here right now with your body, your awareness, and that's all that matters. Stay completely rested and relaxed in this position. Stay completely connected to your mindful breath. Stay completely heavy into the state of where your body is at. We're going to be here for 3 more breaths. So really take these breaths, an opportunity to really sink in. And then as you're ready, you can start to unwind, release, recenter, moving away, allowing your shoulders to find the center, allowing your hips to find center. Maybe windshield wiper your knees, maybe find a full body stretch, maybe bring your knees into your chest. Whatever organic movement really is there for you, listen to your body. And just kind of wiggle and move gently and carefully. Yeah. And then as you're ready, we're going to move into that figure 4 position with your right knee bent and your right ankle over your left knee. Yeah. So again, start here. See what this feels like before you bring your legs closer to your body. Stay right here. I forgot to mention when we did the other side, the other twist, I forgot to mention it might be nice to have your prop on the left side of your body to rest your knees if you want. So if you have your little blanket or your bolster nearby, maybe bring it to the left side. Yeah. And then come back to your attention on this figure 4. Yeah. Maybe find a bind behind your left leg. Notice the stretch that's now happening in your left outer glute, your right outer glute, both hip flexors. Notice any tension that you may be holding in your shoulders, and see what you can do to drop your shoulders more into the earth. Yeah. Resting into this position, even though it is somewhat active. can do to just soften. And then as you're ready, we're going to find the twist on the left side. So maybe you do what we did before, where you cross your right knee over the left. Maybe you instead have your right toes tucked behind your left knee. Wiggle your hips slightly to the right. Yeah, there you go. And maybe you have a bolster under your right knee. Yeah, maybe not. Wherever you're at in this twist, bring some awareness back to those shoulders. See what you can do to allow the weight of your right shoulder to sink into the earth. Yeah. Allow your gaze to be soft wherever it is. Maybe it's comfortable looking left. Maybe it's comfortable toward the center. Or maybe the full twist and you're looking all the way right. Softening your eyes, closing if you can. Releasing all tension in your right hip. Breathing deeply through your belly and heart. And softening more with each exhale. Finding a balance of grace, effort, and ease. Finding a knowledge of how your own breath can create actual space in your right side body, your right hip. Every inhale expands. Every exhale softens. Yeah. Breathing here, completely letting go of everything. No tension, no control, no effort, just ease. We're going to take 3 more deep inhales and deep exhales. Before we move on. As you're ready, start to unwind, bringing your hips back to the left, releasing your legs, maybe windshield wiper it out, planted as your knees go back and forth. Yeah. Maybe once again you find that long body stretch with your arms overhead. Maybe you bring your knees into your chest one at a time. Maybe together. Wiggle and move organically as your body is calling, as your body needs to recenter and let everything go. Yeah. And then as you're ready, we're going to gently roll over on one side or the other and find our way on our bellies. So be soft, be gentle here. Forearms are going to connect to the earth. Your palms are going to connect in front of you, and spread your fingers wide. We're going to move into a Sphinx pose, which is actually somewhat active for restorative, but after all of that side bending, this should feel nice. So what you're wanting to do is isometrically pull your elbows toward your midline, open your heart, and drop your shoulders on your back. You can keep your chin tucked and your gaze at your fingers, or if it's comfortable, your gaze can be forward. You should feel a nice upper body back bend happening. Your legs can be long and strong behind you, tops of your feet down on the mat. Take a deep inhale, maybe extend up a little bit more, and then exhale, release everything back down to the earth and just let that go. Go ahead and bring your arms by your side. Turn your gaze, to the right. Your left cheek is on the mat. Good. Just relax here for a minute. Maybe wiggle your hips side to side. Completely let go. Good. Now bringing your hands under your shoulders once again. Go ahead and push into your arms, pushing back, and find a tabletop position. Bending through your knees. Walking your knees forward if you'd like. Perfect. Go ahead and find a couple of cat-cows here. Just really recentering. So inhaling, looking up, heart forward. Exhaling, gaze down, spine round. Good. Inhaling with your breath, looking up. Exhaling with your breath, rounding your spine. Maybe a few barrel rolls might feel good, or wagging the tail left and right. Do something organic here that really is a gift to your spine. We did some long holds, so let this really be you. Pushing back into a child's pose. Forward into an up dog. Find some nice, beautiful movement that works for your body. Good. And then as you're ready, we're going to gently step your right knee forward toward your right hand and bring your left ankle toward your left hand and find a pigeon. So if it's too much to have your left ankle too close to your left hand, you can swing it back more toward your left hip. There you go. Top of your back foot is on the mat, and you can start to bend through your arms. I should have cued you to have your pillows near you from your bed. I'm going to bring one here for Liz. What she's going to do is gently start to lean forward and see about using the pillow for support if she would like it under her chest. You might want it a little closer in under your chest. There you go. Maybe you would like to be higher up. Maybe you want your gaze left or right. Does that feel good, or would you like another pillow?
It feels great.
It does? Okay, good. So resting into this, go ahead and keep your gaze where it feels right. Maybe your chin is centered, your eyes are closed. Notice this stretch and how it feels on your right hip. Now, if you've gotten to this point and you feel like this just isn't doable with your knees, or you're just trying to get comfortable, you can always come back into that initial figure 4 position, or even laying back, bringing that right knee into your chest. You can even sit upright with your right knee into your chest. At the end of the day, whether it's a reclined pigeon or whether you're sitting upright or laying on your back, it's really the stretch on your right hip that we're looking for. So at home, I encourage you to find what's right for you. Liz has found a reclined position for herself using one bolster. You may find it at home that you want it with all of the pillows you have, and your body is in a more upright position. It's okay, there's no judgment. Restorative yoga is about restoring your body. It's about bringing peace to your muscles, relaxation to your mind and your heart. Letting go of tension, letting go of any chaos, and if possible, letting go of any thoughts, bringing all awareness just simply to breath and feeling heavy into the earth. Let's do one more body scan here. Let's notice if we're holding on to any tension in our forehead, or in our jaw, or in our neck, and move or adjust in whatever way allows you to relax. Scanning your shoulders, right here, right now. See what you can do to let them fall closer to the floor, maybe wrapping around the pillows or the bolster in front of you. Notice if your arms are holding any tension, or your hands or your wrists. See if you can adjust in whatever way so that you're back to a state, a place of comfort. Notice what it feels like in your right side hip, your right leg, your right toes. Notice if there's any tension there. See if you can just relax a little deeper. Soften a little more. And let go. Notice your back leg long along the mat. Notice if your thigh is engaged. If so, completely relax it. Notice your calf and your ankle and your toes. See what you can do to completely release. Enjoy this stretch. Enjoy the softness. Enjoy the opening. We're going to stay here for about 3 more breaths before we move to the other side. So as you're ready, staying calm, staying aware, go ahead and start to use the strength of your arms to lift your torso and begin to unwind, maybe stepping your right leg back and your left leg in and finding tabletop. Or maybe you want to take a down dog position and extend that right leg up and back behind you, bending through that knee and stretching through that thigh. Yeah, really find the movement that organically works for you in your body while you let that stretch really go. Often the opposite movement helps, and that's why down dog is such a great release for your lower back. Resetting. Good. And then as you're ready, we're going to find pigeon with our left leg. So stepping your left knee into your left wrist, yeah. Find the right position for your left ankle. Maybe it's back by your hip. Extend through your back left leg. Yeah, make sure it's straight behind you. Top of that foot down. And then as you're ready, gently walking your fingertips forward. Maybe you want more of a bolster, more pillows. Maybe you want less. Each side of our bodies are different, so find what really feels right for you. You okay, or do you need another? Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Yeah, so as you're coming down and you're starting to get settled on this side, it probably feels really nice to stretch something different, to feel this stretch now on your left hip, your outer left thigh, relaxing completely through your right side body. Hips are heavy. Yeah. And let's do that scan again, starting at the top, so we can really help our body sink in here. So starting again with your brow, notice if all that movement brought you any tension. See what you can soften and release in your eyes and in your brow. And then in your mouth and your jaw and your neck, find the right angle for your head to turn, the one that feels the most comfortable and right. And then feel your shoulders once again draped heavy around the support below you. Maybe your arms will extend wide or forward. Maybe your elbows bend more. I don't know. Notice what your body's asking for right here. And see what you can release so that your torso can just be a little heavier toward the earth. Relaxing your heart, your belly, breathing deep here. And bring your awareness into your left hip, your outer hip, your outer thigh, your knee, your calf, your shin, your ankles and toes. See if there's tension. See if you're fighting anywhere with your own muscles. And see if there's any place you can breathe deep into and then help it release on that exhale. Allow your body to really feel heavy as you now notice your right side hip, your right side thigh and knee, calf and shin, top of the foot relaxed, and your toes completely free. The weight of your body is completely supported by the earth below you, the support that you've brought beneath you, and your breath that sustains you. To really stay aware of this space of quiet in the mind, quiet in the breath, comfortable and soft in the muscles, open in your heart. Just be. Let everything go. Let everything be balanced, relaxed, and heavy. We're going to be here for just 3 more breaths. So really notice your inhales as you expand, your exhales as you soften more. Enjoy this position while we're here. And then as you're ready, once again unwinding at your pace, using your muscular structure of your hands and your arms to raise your torso. Maybe move the prop away from you. Maybe tucking into your back toes and swinging your left leg up and back into a down dog. Or maybe you found a tabletop when you're doing cat-cows. If you're in down dog, you'll see Liz is opening her hip with nice hip circles, extending through her spine and her legs. But do what's right for your body here as you unwind and let all of that go. Wiggling somehow is a part of yoga, but it doesn't have a name, doesn't have a posture call out. But it is a time to honor your body, just like everything else. Yeah, so as you're ready, we're going to actually move our way into Shavasana. I really like using the bolster or the big blanket to be under my knees as I allow my legs to splay out wide. The bolster or the blanket will allow your body to really release, your lower back to completely release. If you have a soft pillow and you would like it under your head for this, that works. If not, you can be without. Okay, yeah. And notice if you want your feet closer to each other or if you want them further apart. Yeah. Notice where you want your arms to fall. Maybe you want them above your head. Maybe you want them alongside your body. Maybe you want them resting on your heart center. This should feel really nice. It should feel super effortless and natural. So if you haven't gotten to that spot of just yet, then find it. Allow yourself to really settle in. We close every yoga practice with a Shavasana. It's the time for our bodies to kind of absorb, sink in, and keep the imprint of all the postures that we did before this. All the opening that we allowed in our bodies really kind of just becomes one right here. Your body has a memory. And this is the time that we take to honor that memory, honor that movement, honor the breath that got us here. So really, let's just let go right here. Letting go of any tension in your brow, your eyes completely soft, hopefully closed. Your ears, let them feel heavy, the backs of your ears and the muscles at the base of your neck. Your mouth gently maybe open. You might even have a gentle, natural smile. The front of your throat should be relaxed. Your shoulders and collarbone, top of your chest should feel heavy. your arms, comfortable wherever they lie. No effort, all ease, all grace. Your heartbeat and belly moving in sync, just together naturally. Your hips super heavy, completely comfortable, completely supported by the earth below. Your thighs and knees should be completely calm, completely open, relaxed. And your ankles and your toes splayed out wide. Soften. I'm going to be quiet for just about a minute, letting you just breathe and absorb. My voice will wake you when it's time to move again. But for now, just soften, just deepen, and just breathe. As you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Find some gentle awakening movement. Maybe turn your head side to side. Maybe find a long body stretch with your arms overhead. Maybe bring your knees into your chest, one at a time or together. Maybe roll back and forth or side to side, waking up gently, slowly, fully present, fully aware, coming back to your breath, your mind-body connection. And as you're ready, on your pace, go ahead and roll this time to your left side. And gently just kind of hug your knees in close to your chest. Get comfortable here and then just completely let go once again. As though you're waking up in the morning, moving with awareness and kindness to your body. And then as you're ready, using the strength of your arms, go ahead and find yourself into a comfortable seat. Maybe your feet are planted and your knees are high. Maybe you have crossed legs. Whatever works for you. Maybe you sit on one of your bolsters or your blankets and prop your hips up. Completely up to you. And just settle here for just a couple of breaths in this comfortable seat. And as you're ready, bringing your hands to your heart center in whatever way that works for you. Notice the connection when you bring the palms of your hands together and what this evokes in your mind, your heart. For some, it's a position of prayer. For some, it's gratitude, thanks. So honor this space right here as you hold this prayer namaste position. And at the end of every class, we do say namaste to each other. It's a gesture of awareness of the light that exists in you is the same that exists in me. And when we both acknowledge this light, we come together as one. So I will say namaste, and in return you respond with the same. Namaste. Thank you so much for taking this time for your body. Thank you, Liz, for being here. Really, I appreciate it. And thank you to everyone at home for taking some time out to get away from whatever it is that you need to find some peace in your heart space center. So I wish you all a gorgeous day, and I can't wait until we can actually do this in person. So namaste. Thanks.